Our Dayco technician is prepping a 2.5-liter Toyota engine for a new timing chain installation. We will be using Dayco Timing Chain Kit KTC1407 since it comes with all the components needed for this job. Some applications have multiple kit options, so always check that you have the correct kit using the Dayco website. We suggest gathering all tools and components before getting started. You will need a socket and wrench set, a torque wrench, screwdrivers, and a harmonic balancer puller. Make sure you also have RTV sealant on hand, some extra shop towels, and a gasket scraper. We pulled this engine out of the car to make it easier to show each step. But to do this job in a shop, you'll need to disconnect the battery, drain the oil, and remove the engine cover and air intake components. You would also remove the accessory drive components and any obstructing engine mounts and carefully set them aside. Let's get started. Pull out all 4 spark plug coils and plugs. Then detach the valve cover and gaskets. Use the harmonic balancer puller to remove the crankshaft pulley. Take off the crankshaft sensor, then remove the timing chain cover and gaskets from the crankcase. Now it's time to rotate the crankshaft clockwise until the timing marks are at the appropriate positions. First, install the crankshaft pulley bolt temporarily so you can align the timing marks. Second, rotate the crankshaft clockwise so that the timing marks on the crankshaft timing gear and camshaft gears are as shown. Disregard the colored links on the chain for now. Remove the pulley bolt. At this point, you're ready to take off the timing chain components. You'll start with removing the tensioner and gasket. Next, the tensioner guide. Now, remove the chain guide on the right and upper chain guide at the top. Then, take off the chain. Lastly, remove the crankshaft sprocket. It is also a good time to inspect the crankshaft reluctor wheel and camshaft phasers to ensure they aren't worn or broken. You are now ready to install your new components, so get your Dayco timing chain kit ready. Place the new crankshaft sprocket on the crankshaft. Then, install the new timing chain guide. Torque its 2 bolts to 15 foot-pounds. Next, install the timing chain. The 2 colored links closest together will align with the camshaft timing marks. The third link will align with the timing dot on the crankshaft timing sprocket. Start with aligning the exhaust camshaft timing marks, then the crankshaft, and finally the intake camshaft timing mark. You may need to use a wrench on the hexagonal portion of the camshaft to slightly rotate it until the link and the marks are aligned. It's a good idea to rotate the crankshaft slightly to loosen the chain so that the chain tensioner guide can be installed. Then torque the bolt to 15 foot-pounds. Once you verify the gasket surface has been cleaned, place the chain tensioner and gasket and torque its 2 bolts to 7 foot-pounds. Install the upper chain guide and torque to 15 foot-pounds. Confirm the timing before pulling the tensioner pin. If you ever need to reset your tensioner, here's a quick guide. Extend the plunger slightly and rotate the stopper plate counterclockwise to release the lock. Then push the plunger into the tensioner. Move the stopper plate clockwise to set the lock again and insert a pin into the hole. Now, back to the installation. Temporarily insert the crankshaft pulley bolt again and rotate the crankshaft until you confirm that all timing marks realign. Then remove the bolt. With all the new components on and in place, make sure all gasket surfaces are clean and seals installed. Replace your timing cover, valve cover, crankshaft position sensor and crank pulley, as well as your engine mounts, accessory drive components, air intake, spark plugs, and coils. For more tips and information, visit our Tech Hub online.